Hello, welcome back to It's New. We're back here with the support of the one and only Anthony Higman and AdSquire. Greg, go ahead.
Well, AdSquire is a one-of-a-kind company where they are the absolute experts in the legal marketing field. How do I know this? I follow along. I've met the entire AdSquire team. I was once in a penthouse with the entire AdSquire team in San Diego. We were up till maybe 2 a.m. 90% of the conversation was around Google at 2 a.m. That's how you know they care and they will put their best foot forward for you and make sure that you're doing things above the board. They know even ways to get free leads, free LSAs. They have every loophole covered. Adsquire.com, adsquire.com. They care about Google Ads even at 2 a.m. in the morning. That's all they talk about. It's all they know.
And that'll be our show for today.
All right. Yeah, that's enough.
Thank you, Anthony. Appreciate it. And I'll be covering something really evil. Not like AdSquire. AdSquire is the opposite of evil, but Google is the definition of evil. When Google goes ahead and takes their AI overviews, click on the show more button, hides all the citations, sends you into AI mode, and doesn't let you go back. That's what I got. Talk about it more. Greg, what do you got for us?
And Google is going full Lewis and Clark as they begin to explore something new.
Morty?
Bing gives you the exact version of LLM data that you would expect Bing to give you.
And a new.
Performance Max gets a one-click ad preview.
All right. So Google announced yesterday, and we've talked about this when it was being tested. We saw this back in October of last year, and then also back in, I think, November or something like that, where they confirmed the test, where basically when you click on the show more button from Google search on those AI overviews at the top, it will load this overlay that then lets you do follow-up questions directly in AI mode without actually clicking on any search results. The overlay also hides all the citations and links, and it basically takes you into this void where you can't get to any publisher's website, any content creator's website, any website at all. All you could do is go directly into AI mode and then take it from there. I'm upset that Google launched this. Google's saying that people love it. I think people might like this a lot. I think maybe, I don't know, but obviously Google likes it. But it literally is taking you away from the search results, hiding the search results in this overlay, and then giving you no way, unless you click on this little X at the top right corner, which is hard to click on, to get back to the search results, to scroll past the AI overview, and to actually get that. Robbie Stein, Google Search VP executive, said, "We're making the transition to conversation even more seamless. In our testing, we found that people prefer an experience that flows naturally into a conversation. And that asking follow-up questions while keeping the context from the AI overview makes search more helpful."
Translation, that's good for our stock.
Yeah, good for their stock. And they had this crazy one-liner. It's one fluid experience with prominent links to continue exploring. I don't see the links. Maybe I'm crazy or blind. I mean, they have a video there.
Well,
There are some cards, right?
Not in the show more overlay. Maybe when you get back into AI overviews.
Oh, no, the overlay.
And then people before were spotting this and like, what happened to the Michael Jarrett, like a day before this actually was released and announced, and I got the embargo anyway, so I couldn't say anything, basically saying that where the citations, where they go, what happened? Lily Ray's like, more bad news. Everybody just seems to be upset by this except for Google. I mean, maybe searchers don't care, but
I did notice there's a sponsored link in there.
The sponsor links, yes, they do have ads. They won't get rid of those ads.
Anyway.
It's
Don't worry,
insane.
Greg.
It's just insane. But it's all powered by Gemini 3 globally now, so we should all be happy.
Well, I guess it's better than ChatGPT 5.2. So,
Yeah.
yay. Can I say something ridiculous? Like, this is ridiculous. First off, if it's true that people like this, we are just done as a species. This is what you like? There's no way. I was talking to Glenn, friend of the show, but not sponsor yet, Glenn Gabe.
Glenn Gabe from gsqi.com.
Interactive.com.
He's not sponsoring yet. You can't go all.
Give him a little taste. Give him a little tease. It's ridiculous. You can't explore anything. You can't see anything. There's no way to assimilate knowledge. You can't understand what's actually happening. You're just getting an echo chamber of AI, whatever. How does humanity go about understanding things if this is all we're getting? Are we this stupid as people? This is what we actually like?
Sir,
I'm done. I'm
what
out.
did I say?
Well, I mean, if you really are against it, I mean, Google did say something this morning that was pretty bold or shocking.
Yes, and one thing that we've seen is webmasters in general, from looking at either traffic or just trying to be in or out of the AI overviews, is there is no option other than completely removing yourself from Google. I know that I've talked to Adam from Inspired Taste, and he has said that he's opted out of all of the AI that is possible, but Google is not a possibility because you have to remove from the entirety of it, the ecosystem. Well, the UK's Competition and Markets Authority, the CMA, has some new requirements for Google search. And Google announced it is looking into ways to allow websites to specifically opt out of the generative AI features, such as AI overviews and AI mode. The exact quote, and it's just funny too, that it comes from not just them. We've already seen sort of that spectrum that they had put out, where there's giving as much control or as little control, and they opted towards the most damage, I think it was called. Barry, you can correct me if I'm wrong there. But anyway, they said, building on this framework and working with the web ecosystem, we are now exploring updates to our controls to let sites specifically opt out of search generative AI features. And it's like, this is the easiest thing in the world. If I say, hey, it's January 1st and I am exploring getting into shape, if there's easy ways to do it, you can just allow this. You can make some text file that could be picked up and be used. It's like me saying I'm exploring getting into shape and like looking like, oh, look at this interesting donut diet. I'm going to go read this diet and maybe how I can lose weight on donuts, or the beach sand diet, where all I eat is sand. It's like, no, lift heavy things, work out, and don't eat more than calories than you like burn off. It's pretty easy. They don't need to explore this. Like, it doesn't seem like this is that hard of a thing. We already know they've thought about it. We already know they explored it in the past. We already know that they took the thing that causes the most harm, or whatever the verbiage was for it. So I think it's just funny that they're like, oh, we're exploring. Like, this is, bro, is the easiest thing to do.
Yeah. And it wasn't Cloudflare that made it do it. It was the UK. Yeah. So good for UK. Right. It was really good there. And the question is, like, Google's going to go ahead and let's say they go ahead and release this and they give publishers a way to do this. I wonder how many people will actually go ahead and block it. So I have a poll out there on X, on Twitter, under Rusty Brick. Go ahead and check it at x.com/Rusty Brick. I have a poll out there. If you are on X still, go ahead and fill out that poll. I'm very curious if you're going to block it or not, and we'll share the results tomorrow on the next version of this podcast.
And one more thing, Google always says you need to do what's best for your users. Like, hey, bro, maybe look in the mirror for a second. If you are taking somebody's branded recipes and mashing them all up and turning them into a complete abomination, and you're saying to some doctor who's out there spreading the love and trying to help people on the internet and saying he had his license removed, the best thing for your users when something is made up is to give them an out, to not let them do something, to give them a choice. Like, hey, look in the mirror for 1 freaking second.
This is coming from platforms that, when they don't know the answer, just make up stuff and spit it out. It's on brand.
It's dangerous. And then removing the citations is a dangerous game. But again, Google be Google, and we'll see that. Anyway, Morty, I think we have some news from Bing potentially.
Yeah, and Bing, which is generally useless, is now offering you useless AI data. Did I get that story right? Basically, they're you can't see CTR. You can't see mentions, I don't think, if I'm correct. But you could basically see the impressions of when your links are showing up. And that's pretty much it. Like, and the pages, and what's the other one? The grounding queries and the intent. The grounding queries is kind of cool.
AI performance, correct?
Yes. Copilot performance, which all these numbers are 0 because no one's using it. So it doesn't matter anyway. But without the CTR and without the mentions, well, I guess this is nice.
They're citations. I mean, so I have the screenshot of the thing in front of me. I can't share it. It was sent to me by somebody who was beta testing it, I guess. And it's right under the search performance report. It's called a new report called AI Performance. There's the typical graph, has a 7-day, 30-day, 3-month, and customized date range. And it has like citation sources from Microsoft Copilot and partners. And it shows you on the left bar and left axis basically the citations, how many times you're cited, and then the average cited pages, number of pages, I guess. So it'll show you, and then it breaks it down by ground. When you go to the list view, on the bottom, it shows you the grounding queries, I guess what people search for up to the grounding query, the intent, which is pretty cool. And then pages, like the number, I guess the specific pages that were actually cited. But again, we should have clicks. Why not show us the clicks? But they don't want to show us the click-through rate. That's the bottom line.
They don't want us, But also leave it to Bing to start offering data about citations just when the SEO industry is like, what might be more important than citations mentions.
What's interesting is Fabrice Cannell from Microsoft responded to it because he didn't announce it. Basically saying, that's a lot of tools shown in the image, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, he says quality over quantity. Remember when Bing Webmaster Tools had 73 different tools? We thrived with just 15. Whether it's SEO or GEO, success comes from precision, not volume. Less is more from SEO and GEO, just the essentials done right. Less is more. That is the future of SEO and traffic to your websites from organic search.
Can I make an argument here?
No.
Okay.
You're from
No, please go ahead. Don't listen to Barry. Go ahead, argue.
Fine.
What might be one of the most quality metrics that you can look at?
Revenue.
I would say
clicks.
Yeah, I was gonna.
Yeah.
All right. Is it really quality over quantity, or are we just saying things?
Just wild. It's just, and Microsoft has clarity, and if they want to break it down and show you, are these clicks performing better? They can say, here's the click, here's the actual performance of that click based on page views, based on actions done on your website, based on revenue generated on your website, but they do not pass that along, so we have no clue to validate any of that.
Well, that sounds like a quality metric, Barry.
It does sound like a quality metric.
Microsoft, where we have clarity, but you don't.
All right, and then let's round it out with the PMax changes.
Yeah, so with PMax, it's I love the way Bea Camargo said it. She's head of Google. She's like, a tiny PMax view change with big impact. So it's a tiny change, but it's quite something that will prevent you from doing too much clicking when you want to see the performance of your PMax ads. You can now easily preview your PMax asset groups ads straight from the table by just clicking on the image, and you'll be able to preview how that sees without clicking into each and every one of them. So saves you on some time when managing those campaigns.
Just one little click. Her title was interesting. Head of Google. I'm like, she works at Google? No, she works at some other company. She's just head of
Google. People have done that. I've seen the head of Google ads as a title for Thomas Etchell sometimes.
I'm going to change my title to Google head, and that's it.
Yeah.
Anyway, we're back tomorrow with more. It's new. Everyone have a great time, and thanks again to Anthony for sponsoring. AdSquire.com.
AdSquire.
Bye-bye.
AdSquire.com.
No t-shirt, no, you're not going to show off your abs or anything?
We already did that accidentally last week.
All right. Bye.